Hello, my beautiful Pisces, and welcome to your mid-July reading. I hope all of you are well, doing great. Please, guys, take note down in the description box my new schedule for when I'll be uploading the individual zodiac sign readings and collective readings as well, okay? And anything in between will just be a bonus. Now own it. All right, guys. Really being diligent here. I've had a lot going on the last 3 months, health wise, and I'm doing much, much better. So here I am. Okay, anything else you guys need to know about me? Donations are appreciated and welcomed on my channel. How to do that is in the description box down below. How to book your own personal reading with me is also in the description box down below. Without further ado, guys, let's get to it. Okay, I am using the Moonology Oracle deck. So, for my beautiful Pisces, what do they need to know about mid-July? What do they need to know? Take a risk. Somebody else got that card. Trying to think. Communicate. So, you've got communication coming in. Okay, something that Spirit is telling you is definitely worth taking the risk. You are the only sign so far who got a fourth card, okay? So there is something here about stability, home life, okay? Embrace uncertainty. Okay, there's nothing to fear but fear itself, guys, okay? And when there is something there around fear, I am burning Palo Santo for you guys today. When there is something there around fear, go towards it, okay? Because to me, I've turned fear around for myself where it's like you put out what it is you want, you take the steps towards making it happen, and then Spirit says, okay, here it is, but are you willing to work through this fear? Are you willing to work through this block? Are you, whatever it is that's in between you and this opportunity, are you willing to take that risk? Are you willing to break through that block? Are you willing to push through that fear? Okay. There is communication coming in for you. Your intuition is going to guide you. Okay. So trust it. Okay. Trust it and embrace the uncertainty. Again, this is something like if you're not 100% guaranteed, my Pisces, right? Then there's some scareness to that for you guys, right? If something is not 100% guaranteed, you guys are like, I don't know if I want to do it, right? But no, Spirit is saying this is something you do want to do, my beautiful Pisces, okay? So let's get into it. Let's see, what is this? Woo, for my beautiful, beautiful Pisces, take a risk, communicate. Okay, this is also for you guys, a morning conversation that may be taking place. It's important for you to communicate your feelings. It's also important for you to get very clear with God, Creator, the universe, Spirit, whatever it is to you, as long as it's for the highest good and to harm none, and it is of the light and not the dark, you are in good standings, okay? So, please know that. Get clear on what you want with God. Okay, tell God what it is that you truly want. Give his support team, because he does have a support team, guys, permission to work on your behalf. But get very, very clear. And then when the opportunity presents itself to you, take that risk. Okay, take that risk. Embrace the new adventure. Instead of the uncertainty, embrace the new adventure, my Pisces, okay? So here we go. Take a risk. Communicate, intuition, embrace uncertainty. What is this all about for my Pisces? Ooh, yeah, you're really going to be up in your head about this. Okay, for some of you, the block is an old story that was told to you as a child. Okay, could be you don't have what it takes. You're never going to amount to anything. You're not good enough. Only, those who go to college, get the most knowledge. That's not true. Okay. I know many successful people that did not ever go to college. Okay. And they did it with hard work and dedication. Okay. So there is something here for you. And the communication that, okay, so for some of you, you may be having a dream, okay, from a loved one that you lost that was very, very dear to you, bringing you through a message, okay, on how to free yourself from a current situation. Now, this could be a job, this could be a relationship, okay. There's also a communication coming your way. And I feel like this communication is coming because you've been so up in your head about this situation. Okay. And sometimes when we're up in our heads about a situation, spirit pushes it along for us to get us out of that monkey mind. Okay. And I feel like this is a heartfelt communication and it's giving you the chance. Okay, Spirit is giving you the chance to free yourself from something that you feel stuck in. Okay, let's continue. Strength. Ace of Swords. Okay, so this could be happening anytime now. From the time you watch this video, it could be happening the same day, the same hour, the same week. Okay, for me, swords are hours, days, and weeks sometimes. Okay, but this is getting really clear. In order for you to know exactly what direction your life is going in, it is important for you to have this communication. Okay, because the stories, gosh, guys, the stories we can come up with in our heads is unbelievable. It really, really is. You know, when I was a young girl, my dad used to say, it's, first of all, my dad used to call every one of his kids either Louie or Ubaba, right? And he used to say, I don't know, Ubaba. It's got to be me because it can't be the rest of the world. And he would just get up in his head about all these different scenarios that it could be, but not really knowing what exactly it is. Right? And hey, it's the mindscape. So, in order for you to get clarity, there's an important conversation you are needing to have that for whatever reason you're fearful of having. So maybe the block for you is never being able to speak when you were a child, right? Children were to be seen and not heard, right? Keep your feelings to yourself. Nobody wants to hear what you have to say, right? The list can go on and on, guys, okay? So, in order, and that's a fear, right? What happens if I do speak up for myself? What will happen? Well, isn't it worse off not speaking up for yourself? Because then what happens? Illness occurs, right? Because we keep everything inside. And that's what causes diseases. That's what causes all kinds of illnesses. What else here for my beautiful Pisces? And you're also, by having this conversation, you are gaining a victory in being able to set yourself free. Okay? Because then you're clear. Okay? And you could be dealing with an air sign, an Aquarius, Gemini, Libra. Or it's just simply now, okay? Now, after having this heart to heart conversation, a conversation from your heart, getting the clarity from a loved one that's crossed over in spirit in a dream, however this communication comes across, okay? You bringing up the conversation, you asking before you go to bed for your spirit guides to please come in and guide you, your loved one in spirit to please come in and guide you with clear communication. However, this comes in for you, okay? I feel like for the majority of you, excuse me, this is a heart-to-heart conversation that you're needing to have with someone, okay? Then you can logically, right, put everything in perspective. And then you can say, okay, so what is the logical thing for us to do? Go our separate ways, split everything 50-50? What are we going to do here logically? Okay? Whether this is a love relationship, a business partnership, okay, I don't know, because I'm not really seeing a lot of love here. And that could be something in itself, Spirit just said. Okay, you could be in a relationship that the love has gone now. Okay, for whatever reason, sometimes that happens, people. You just grow apart from each other. And there's no more love there. So maybe that's why I'm not seeing love here. Okay? But be careful, be aware. Okay, be aware of a manipulating spirit around you, a thief in the night. Okay, so this person, this may be why you're up in your head. Okay, this person could have manipulated you, make you second guess yourself, make you think, is it, is it me? Is it me? No, you are definitely getting the clarity here to walk away. By having this heart-to-heart communication, right, you are being set free to logically walk away and stand in your power again. Okay, this is about you standing up for yourself. This is about you going in a whole new direction. In this particular reading, okay? I would say that possibly there's a pregnancy involved, except for the simple reason I don't see the Ten of Cups, I don't see the Four of Wands, I don't see the Lovers. Okay, I don't even see the Two of Cups here. All right, so which makes me feel like if this is in regards to a relationship, there's no longer no love here. Okay, there is no longer no love here. If this is to a business partnership, it's just it's time to just part ways. Okay, it's time to just part ways and go in a new direction. Okay, a more freeing direction. And you can go in any direction you want. The choice is yours. Okay, the choice is yours, my beautiful Pisces. My prosperous fishies, the choice is yours. So let's get some clarifying. I want to know, why are you so up in your head? Why are you so up in your head? Five of Swords for my wonderful Pisces spirit. Five of Swords for my wonderful Pisces spirit. Guys, if this resonates for you, please hit that like button. Leave me a comment down below. If you're new, subscribe, click on the bell. You are the water to my seeds, and I cannot grow without your love and support. So that's how you can support me, okay, for my time in bringing you through this guidance. I would greatly, greatly appreciate it. Alrighty. Five of Swords. One card, please, for each card, Spirit. One card for the Five of Swords. There we go, right out the gate. The Emperor. So now we have the Emperor and the Empress. Okay? So you may currently be in a loveless relationship, but you're wanting to go towards one that is more balanced for you. Emperor, Empress is the dynamic duo. Okay? A very highly spiritual connected connection. That may be the clarity that you're getting by having a heartfelt communication with somebody. Okay, exactly what it is they want, you want, and what direction do you need to go. And both of you, one of you may have to end something in order to make this union possible. Okay? Tell me about the Page of Cups, please. One card, please, for the Page of Cups, Spirit. One card, please, for the Page of Cups. Justice. Balance. Something is out of balance in your life. A choice you're having to make between two people. In this deck, the Justice card shows two men kneeling on the ground, and she chooses. She must choose one. The one that is more balanced for her. The one that is the more logical, but I feel with the heartfelt communication, it's the one you love the most, okay? But you're having to approach this conversation that you need to have logically. Yes, Death card. Having to choose one. Okay, and you could be dealing with a Scorpio. So what is this Eight of Swords? What is this Eight of Swords? Okay, some of them are just saying you need to have two, and that's just it. Yeah. You're realizing you are logically working behind the scenes to bring one situation to an end so that you can move forward in one that is bringing you more stability, a deeper connection, more value, more worth, makes you feel more valued, lets you see how worthy you truly are. And you're secretly doing it. Okay, you're secretly doing it, no longer wandering aimlessly. Okay, the Ten of Wands in this deck for me is a person who's wandering aimlessly. Sometimes he trips and falls because he runs into something, right? The burden is making it through the maze without dying. Right? It's a heavy, heavy load. But you need to take time. Okay? You need to take time to smell the essence around you. To fertilize your garden. To strategize on how to leave one situation to go towards another situation. So what is the Strength card here? The Sun. The Sun and the Queen of Cups. Yes, it does take courage and strength to truly, truly be honest with yourself, to go within your heart center. What does make you happy? What does make your heart sing? And to truly speak from your heart, to allow yourself to be vulnerable. People make it sound easy, but if you've been through difficulties in your life, if you've been through hurtful situations in your life, we naturally build these walls to protect ourselves. If you grew up in a household that was toxic, or there was toxic people in that household. You learn how to build walls around yourself to protect yourself, right? So then you're not being vulnerable. Be seen and not heard. That is not being vulnerable. Being vulnerable is being heard. Being vulnerable is being able to be open and honest about your feelings, your desires. You do have the courage and strength to go after what is going to make you happy, what is going to bring you joy. It is your birthright. It is your birthright. Somebody out there needs to hear that. So what is the clarity that you're getting? What is the clarity that you are getting? For my lovely Pisces, what is the clarity that they are getting, Spirit? For my lovely, lovely Pisces. I friggin' love it. I love it. I love it. Basically, what I just said being confirmed. The clarity is, you know you got what it takes for this fight. To stand up for what you believe in. To stand up for what you know you're worthy of. There is no other ultimate control, desire, vulnerability than standing up for what you believe in, even when other people do not, right? Because not everyone is going to agree with your choices. It's not their life, it's yours. How are you going to live it? How are you going to live it? So let's talk about this King of Swords. King of Swords is clarified by the King of Cups and the Seven of Swords. There's no more fighting. The logical thing to do is to fill up your own cup. Again, just more clarification. To do what makes you happy. You don't want to fight anymore. I don't want to fight anymore. Let's just put these swords down. Let's think of this logically. Let's have this conversation from the heart. It's just not working anymore. Whether you have somebody else or not, a lot of you do. Okay, with that justice, there's a reason why Spirit has me clarify with certain decks. Because I am an intuitive reader and I get a lot from the pictures more than the actual tarot meaning, okay, for each card. There's a reason. A lot of you have a choice to make between two people. One, the love, it has played out its time. Right? Some people are with us for a moment, a day, a week, a season, a lifetime. 10 years, 12 years, 6 months. Once they've served their purpose, once we've learned the lessons that they are here to teach us, we move on. Okay? And that's what I'm feeling here. The logical thing to do is, hey, let's stop fighting about this. Let's come to a fair agreement. And let's both just look forward to our own future. One that is happier. One that has a spark of excitement in it. It's like she is like throwing her wand up in the air and she's like, you know what? Wherever I land, I land. It's a new adventure. It's a new direction. And that's all that matters. Okay, so who's this thief in the night? Why the Seven of Swords? Wow, that didn't take long. Okay, I get it. Just want to make sure there's not one more, since Spirit has been on a roll of 2 cards. Okay, yeah, very easy. The lies. The lies are, can I keep saying I'm sorry? Can I keep trying not to drown? Can I keep up this facade? No. Because the more you're trying to play down a situation, right? The more we refuse to see a situation for what it is, right? The more we lose ourselves. The more the darkness takes over. Because we're hiding who we are. We're not being authentic. We're telling ourselves stories. Telling ourselves stories to keep us trapped. Right? To keep us trapped. Self-entrapment is the worst prison to be in. Because you figure out when you set yourself free, right? Because think of it this way, if you want to look at it logically, do something against the law, you go to prison, you know you're serving a time. 10 months, 3 months, 2 weeks, whatever. Right? Whatever. And, you know, here, you know, in order for you to be prosperous, in order for you to be free-flowing, you have to be honest and you have to come clean. Okay? And I'm not saying you're doing anything wrong. I'm saying come clean with true honesty. How are you feeling? You're feeling like you need to go elsewhere. There's more life to live out there. There's more joy to embrace out there. One card for the Empress, please. Too many cards. One card for the Empress. No, I kind of feel like the Two of Cups is going to fly out here. One more. If one don't come out, that means Spirit says there's nothing left to be said. The Empress and the Empress. You clearly see this. The 2 swords in this deck, there are no swords across her chest. She's not wearing a blindfold. She sees clearly. He sees clearly. It's just a card. I say she because there's a she. Okay? Again, feminine, get in touch with your feelings. Be honest with yourself. The Empress is someone who's honest, who's open, who's vulnerable. She's learned her lessons. She's put down her swords. She's in her emotions. Her hands are down at this solar plexus. She's in her emotions. She's in her joy. She doesn't need, she wants. She doesn't depend, she makes it happen. And the Ten of Swords, final card. Ten of Swords. Temperance. Long time coming. It's been a long time coming. For a lot of you, it's been in the last year. Okay, it's been in the last year. All right, let's look at this situation. It's the final messages for you guys. It's time for a difficult conversation to be had. Okay, but you have the courage, you have the strength to do this, Pisces. And trust me when I say, okay, there's nothing to fear but fear itself. You realize the fear of speaking your mind, the fear of being vulnerable, being truly in touch with your emotions and being honest with somebody. Once you have the conversation, this is how you feel. Oh my God, that could have went so much worse. I was fearing all of this to happen, all this craziness to happen, all this blah blah blah, all this, the roof to fall in on my head, but it didn't happen. So what's the lesson there? Speaking your mind isn't so bad. It may not bring the results that you think it's going to bring. It may not be as difficult as you think it's going to play out. Okay? So tell me about the situation that's ending. Let's look at that first. The love situation that's ending. Cutting ties, moving on. Receive what you need. Progression and arriving. Yeah, as soon as you move on, you reach the destination that you have been looking for, you have been yearning for, you have been missing. Some of you may be meeting somebody on a trip. Okay? Some of you. But yeah, shock. This is going to be a shock to someone's system. Okay? But it's needing to happen. Sudden changes, shocking news, surprise and empathy. Major transformation is going on here. Your life is about to transform in a way is like you have no idea. Once you move on from this current situation, okay? Tell me more about this love connection between the Emperor and the Empress, the new person. I have two. All your cards today, your clarification cards, except for the Emperor and the Empress, which did not require any, and the Ten of Swords and the Page of Cups have all been two. You may have been seeing a lot of 222 soulmate energy, yin and yang energy. Okay, your balanced partner. Your new partner, clarity and truth, revelations, honor, protection, determination. Spirit's determined to bring you and this person together, Pisces. Okay, what is meant for you is meant for you. Okay, nothing that is meant and destined for you on your path will pass you by. It's about experiencing unconditional love, self-love, wholeness, affection, attraction, selfishness, where two people will go to the end of the earth for each other. Why? Because they love each other for who they are. They accept each other for who they are. There's excitement here. There's adventure here. There's freedom here. Doesn't mean that it comes without its challenges, right? Having to end one situation in order to embrace this love. Someone who accepts you for who you are, who doesn't degrade you, who doesn't cut you down, who doesn't make you feel bad, who doesn't make you feel like you can't speak your mind. That's not a relationship. That's an imprisonment. But this is what you're going towards. So kudos for you, Pisces. The time has come for that difficult conversation that's not as difficult as you think it's going to be. So guys, please, if this resonated for you, hit that thumbs up button. Leave me a comment down below. Share, subscribe, click on the bell. Until next time, guys, from my heart to yours, you are the water to my seeds. I cannot grow without your help. I love and honor you all. Love, light, and blessings always, guys.